All right, back at it again. Oh man, it's raining out, so it's a little nasty. I am literally in Georgetown right now, heading back to Temple to go pick up my daughter from school. It's gonna be a 50-minute ride, and usually, you know, I watch like a podcast, or I'll watch a comedian or something like that on YouTube. But instead of making them money, I figured I'll make a video and record my way back, give you guys a little bit of content. Hopefully I won't bore you all to death. Let's see. I had 3 orders in queue at with Poplin at one time. I got 2 washed and delivered here in Georgetown. I just dropped off that Poplin now, and I have 1 at the house that needs to be that still has to be washed and delivered. I changed my strategy a little bit today, man. I took my daughter to school, took my wife to work, and I turned on Doordash straight in Temple before dropping off my Poplin orders. My thoughts was that, well, first of all, I'm getting paid $14.75 to do earn by time in Temple, which is more than the $11 an hour they pay in Georgetown, which is criminal, I think. But that's probably another video in itself. But also, I figured, my mindset was I'm gonna make money until they don't pay me when it comes to my time. Meaning, eventually I'll make my way to Georgetown. The drop off, I don't have specific drop off times with Poplin Laundry. I have until 8 o'clock tonight, so I didn't even have to drop that one off. So I was door dashing, hoping a delivery would take me farther south, which it did. I ended up getting one on the outskirts of Belton, which got me out of the zone, so that had me in the dash. Then I turned it on in what's the next zone south? I have to think of it. Give me a second. Well, I turned it on in the next zone, didn't get anything, and then I turned it on while I was in Georgetown. Earned by time, buffed my stats a little bit, and the idea was do runs until I'm close to the drop off, and then maybe I can swing over there and do the drop off. And it worked out. It was close. Honestly, it was real close. The first drop off wasn't too bad because it was kind of close to Wolf Ranch. That's what it's called, Wolf Ranch. So that one was easier to drop off, which was the 70-pound order. That was the big dollar order. This one here was off the cuff a little bit. It was literally 1 comforter. It was a first-time customer, 1 comforter, and they had to get upcharged because it barely fit in the washer. But why I say it was close is because in my mind, when I did my last drop-off from the kebab shop to the customer's house, I was thinking I was gonna have to drive all the way back and then drive like 7 miles and then go to Temple, which I would have been in deep trouble picking up my daughter on time. But that wasn't the case. I met error in my favor. The last drop off was going toward my Poplin delivery. So I ended up dropping off Poplin, and I ended up driving back another maybe 2.5 miles. Dropped off my Poplin laundry order. Now I'm heading back to Temple. So it did work out. I need to fine tune that, man. I don't need that type of stress. I think next time I will I'll do the same strategy, but I'll have my last delivery maybe at 1:30 instead of 2 o'clock. So I just had a little bit of peace of mind. Then start heading back, get like a little bit more of a buffer, because doing deliveries in Georgetown, Texas is a little different. They got more money out here, which is good, but I think why they charge $11 for earn by time is because to drive anywhere, like even a few miles, takes a lot more time. Like to go like 2.5 miles, it takes like 7-8 minutes to go 2.5 miles. So if you got an 11 mile order, man, you're out there for a whole minute. So they know they're gonna have to pay, instead of paying 14 an hour, they're gonna pay you 11, and you just pray that they tip. I did have some cheapos that didn't tip. People who rather have no problem paying Doordash, but didn't feel like paying me. And ups and downs. I did have a double today. One was a Taco Bell and the one was Sephora, the nice makeup place. It was earned by time, but man, I think the whole run was 19.5 miles, and I only got paid like $13 for it, so that kind of stunk. But like I said, my strategy was like after that drop off, maybe I'll be closer to my customer. I wasn't. Now, if I was on my way home, that would have been good because the drop off was in Gerald, which is north of Georgetown. So that would have been good, but that wasn't the situation. I still wanted to keep doing runs. I wanted to I still haven't dropped off a Poplin order, so in a different scenario, I'd have been like, all right, I'm in Gerald, all right, I'm gonna book it to Temple, but that's not the position I was in today. So ups and downs, just kind of sharing my experience with everybody. But yeah, so it wasn't so bad. I mean, the 70-pound order, I can't do the math while I'm driving, but 70-pound order, I'm keeping 75 cents of every pound, $1 a pound. I keep 75 cents of it. That customer tips later on. I think they tip like $15 later. I've did their order before, so if they do what they did last time, it'll be, you can ding dong the math. But money's not real till it hits my account, and then the other person, I'm gonna get the 23 plus whatever it is. They charge extra for the oversized item. I feel a little bad on the last one because first of all, we only did, it was only one item and you have to overcharge them. But I mean, that's the rules of the game. Plus, I didn't do my friend. I say, thank you for, trust me with your laundry needs. I give them good messaging. I didn't message them at all, so I feel kind of bad about that. I wanted to and they were a first-time customer to Poplin, so hopefully I can get that customer back. I'm not going to get all my points. Instead of 15 points for messaging, I'll only get 5, if that. But error on my part. I can't blame anybody but myself. So that one there is really just, hopefully get return business with that customer. So, but yeah, that's been my day. Let's see, we did the other night. I don't know if I talked about this already. We went to a varsity softball game at the high school, and man, them girls could play. Woo! Like on both teams. Like our Temple Wildcats didn't win. They did lose to Harker Heights, which is near Killeen, still in the Central Texas area. But man, it was a really good close game. Them girls had some serious talents. I mean, when they were firing that softball, man, it was like firing a gun. I mean, that ball was moving. So, I mean, a lot of good plays. You can see definitely they knew the game. Their coaches were on it. When it comes to strategy, whether they should bat it out, whether they should hit it, whether they should chop it, bunt, like that. Good communications. I mean, these girls were on top of it. So, good job to the Harker Heights team and the Temple Wildcat team. But my daughter got to see that. My daughter also got to walk out with the Temple Wildcats with the varsity girls, which I thought was really cool. We got some pictures of that, and that'll be on social media soon enough. I think it was really cool that she got to see girls that older than her that they train real hard, and you could definitely see the level of skill that she knows. She knows that she's got some work to do. She wants to get there. She tried to tell me, well, they're bigger than me. They can throw harder. And it's not just them being bigger. They've been training for a long time to get where they're at. I mean, we take another girl, you take the same girl or another girl, their age, and try to have them do what they're doing on the field. They're not going to be able to do that. I mean, that was a lot of a lot of hours and hours and hours of training to get them where they're at. And I try to instill that in my daughter. You know, you want to get ahead, or you want to be ahead of the pack. You got to put the hours in. You got to do the training. So I mean, I try to instill that in her and whatever she does. But yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm talking about gig work and I'm talking about my personal life. But like I said, these videos are for my mental health. And if anyone's watching, I'm a normal man that does normal life things, and I'm just kind of tying in gig work in with family life. That how you can do gig work and provide for your family, and also do the the real life events that go with having a family, like going to like for myself, my daughter's practices and competitions and things like that. But so if I jump back and forth, well, this whole series that I do is all about mixing gig work with family life and real life stuff. So I guess that's gonna be my jam. And if it's not your jam, then you should be watching the videos. Anywho, yeah, right now I'm still trying to get on 35 South to start making my way to Temple. I'm kind of near. I think I'm near Wolf Ranch now. Got a little bit more driving to do to get there. Once I'm on 35 South, it's like autopilot. I mean, it's a straight shot to Temple and to my daughter's school for that matter. So, wait, it's got me taking a left here. But when in doubt, follow the GPS. That's what I say. As the GPS will tell you if there's any accidents or slow traffic. They try to get you to bypass that. So guys, ladies, get your ego out of it. Oh, I know the best way. I know the best way. Well, you can't see what's going on the road, and people have already reported it. Well, there's good, traffic or any mishaps on the road. You pay a lot of money to use your smartphone, man. Let your phone be smart. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, let's see. Give me a minute. I'm trying to concentrate here. Make sure I get to where I need to get to. But yeah, I haven't seen any comments yet about what type of gig work everybody does, and also where you do your gig work at. I'm still waiting for those. Waiting for the comments. I want to see what type of people are watching. Are people just watching because they do gig work? They just maybe they're thinking about doing gig work. They want to see what gig workers go through, what type of gigs are out there. I mean, there's a lot of people. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that didn't even know that they can get their laundry washed by somebody else. Somebody can actually pick it up, wash it, dry it, fold it, provide the laundry sheet, the detergent, the dryer sheets, all that good stuff, and have your stuff delivered. I mean, there's a lot of people that didn't even realize that's a business, and I can assure you that it is. That's just Poplin, and the app is called Poplin. Poplin Laundry. You can let someone like myself take care of that, take care of your laundry while you're out there, dealing with other life's challenges. You can save your time. Honestly, $1 a pound, from my understanding, is what the app is going to charge you. And I was already pretty transparent that I'm going to have 75 cents and you're going to pay the app 25 cents. And my understanding is that a lot of laundromats, like if you do the drop-off service, they charge $2 a pound. And I don't know how it goes with the detergent and everything like that, but I can do math. $1 is less, $1 is half of $2, so you're cutting your expenses in half. Now I'm sure they might have pick up and drop off, but I know what I'm doing is pick up and drop off, so I know it works. And that's just one example. I mean, I don't do it, but there's the Rover app. I mean, whether you want to make the money or you need someone to dog sit take care of your pets while you're away, that's also available to the general public. There's a whole bunch of things, So, you know, take that with you, whoever's watching. Oh my goodness. It's got me doing all kinds of turns. But yeah, I'm close to I-35 now. About ready to do a loop around. Because I don't need to be going south, I need to be going north. So once I get on this turnaround, I should be good. So give me a moment. Like I said, safety first. Trying to focus a little bit. It is a little wet out there. So last thing one thing I don't need is to power slide into an embankment. So let me do this turnaround, get myself on 35 north, and make it happen, Cap. Okay. Alrighty, did the turnaround. I'm on an access road right now. Going from Georgetown to Temple, Texas. Right, in the rain. Still giving you guys content. Let you know when you're driving in the rain, you know, you don't need to be in a rush, man. If you're really in a hurry and you're trying to shave time by speeding in the rain, well, let me tell you, man, if you get into an accident, then how far behind are you going to be? Plus, how much more stress are you going to put in your life for getting into an accident? Need to rent a car, need to fix your stuff, all that good jazz. Like, you don't need that, man. You know, just keep it safe. You know, drive responsibly. And I guess that's my public service announcement for right now, for today. Let's see. It's pretty nasty out right now. And trust me, we need the rain, man. Like, in Texas, if you haven't been here, man, like, that song Rain's a good thing. It really is. Like, me, I know I'm loving it right now because I bought those tomato plants. I said tomato, didn't I? I bought those strawberry plants for me and my daughter to grow. So we're going to try to grow some strawberries this year. And if I didn't talk about it, well, now you know. And, you know, we're pouring water and everything like that, and, you know, trying to keep them hydrated, but I don't think you can beat good old-fashioned natural rainwater. I'm not a botanist or anything like that, but price is right. It doesn't cost anything on my water bill. It's good for the plants. Keep them nice and clean. Clean, hydrated. It's a natural, it's just a natural course of things, right? And, you know, grow them strawberries. It'll be good for my daughter she'll be able to pick some strawberries before she goes to practice, or, you know, she wants a smoothie. You know, we can make the strawberry banana smoothie she likes so much. But plus, I also think it's just cool to grow things. You get a feeling of accomplishment, like, yeah, I did that. When you really didn't. I mean, you maintained it, but nature kind of did its course. You know, you just kind of baby the plant, and make sure it gets the right sun, make sure it gets the water, and all that good jazz. And try to keep bugs away. You know, all the small things you don't think about. And if anything, it gives me appreciation for the convenience to be able to just buy something like that in the store at such an inexpensive price. You know, I mean, somebody put in the work to grow the fruits and vegetables that we eat every day. If you eat fruits and vegetables. But I mean, even if you don't eat the fruits and vegetables, you know, you eat some sort of protein, the cows or the pigs that you're eating, man. I mean, there's work put into that. Update, I am now on 35 north, which is a good thing. On the highway officially right now. If you're wondering where I'm at, I'm near exit 266, and I need to get to exit 301. So I'm going to be on this highway for a while, but we're going to keep it safe. It's 2:40. My daughter's pickup time is at 3:30. It's not going to take an hour and 10 minutes. I'm hoping to get all the way back, and we're going to keep it safe. you're not going to be zigzagging out of traffic. Might change lanes every now and again to save some time. But trust me, if I cruise all the way in the right lane when it's raining, I mean, call me an old man. I'm not into risking myself or my vehicle just to get back a little earlier. I mean, this is kind of like a mobile office now. I mean, this is how I make money as well. So, I mean, if this car gets messed up or I get messed up, my family would suffer because I'm not providing. They would have to go through the trauma of me being in an accident, me being hurt. And also, I mean, I wouldn't be able to make money the way I need to make money. So, there's just too many negatives, not enough positives. So, I mean, I think the speed limit right now, the speed limit is 75 right now. I mean, I'm cruising at about 65, 70. It seems like everybody else is. And even when I am getting past, nobody's like flying by me right now. So, yeah, we're just gonna chill and cruise, man. See, Temple is 35 miles from now. So, you do the math. 35 minutes. I mean, it puts me a little bit past 3 o'clock. So I don't imagine I won't be in the very front of the line today. But I mean, I'll still be up towards the front. So and the thing is, when I pick up my daughter, she's just happy. I mean, she got to get in the back seat. She likes to be like Miss America. When you pick her up, she wants to roll down that window and tell everybody bye bye. And they're teachers, students. It's craziness. But she loves it. That's her thing. No harm in it. I don't think she'll be doing it today though. It's pretty wet. And so if she does, the car will get wet for a little bit. I'll wipe it down. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. So yeah, what can I say, man? My daughter's spoiled. I'll do the little extras. It doesn't bother me too much. But yeah. So I'm curious, if you guys are not DoorDashing, or you're not Uber eating or Grubhubbing or doing whatever your gig work that you're doing, and you're watching these videos, what do you do? I mean, is it a W-2? Is it a 1099? I mean, what is it that you do for money? Or if you do a little bit of both. I mean, I'm curious, like, who are the people who are actually watching these videos? Who are subscribing? If you're watching this video like months and months later and the channel gets bigger, I mean, you can still comment. I'll still comment back. I mean, let me know, do you drive a truck? Are you a mechanic? Are you a doctor? Are you a underwater basket weaver? I mean, what is it that you do for money? I mean, if you don't work at all, I mean, what do you do with your time? And I'm not here to judge. I mean, whether you're a stay-at-home dad, stay-at-home mom, I don't care if like you're a trust fund baby and you smoke weed in your house all day, watch YouTube videos, whatever it is that you do. Just put it down in the comments. Let me know. I'm kind of curious who's out there watching, who's out there listening. Why are you watching? Why are you listening? Yeah, kind of go from there. I'm still trying to crawl my way to the top. For me to do a live stream, I need at least 50 subscribers. I know it's going to take a little time, but I'm going to keep doing it, put in the work. Something that's a little off. I'm thinking maybe I need to find a extra, like if I have a phone laying around the house that records. I was thinking maybe I could, instead of doing a live stream, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if I had another camera that's not even hooked up to the internet, but I record the videos when I get home, I could hook it up to the Wi-Fi, and then I could actually upload it to YouTube that way. So it's not necessarily a live stream, but I mean, I could record some pretty large videos of what I'm doing all day. You can hear me talk to myself about whatever it is that's going on, whether I'm addressing you guys, or I'm talking about the restaurants I'm going to. I mean, let me know if you guys would think that would be a good idea. Kind of make some long format videos that are hours and hours long, but I can actually talk about the place I'm going to, whether it's Poplin laundry drop off, or it's an Uber Eats or a Doordash, or I do a Walmart Spark. I can talk about, you know, my experiences at these restaurants, or the type of employee, you know, we can talk about the employees there, the type of food I'm picking up, the wait times. I figure that I might make some good content. I'll definitely, if and when I do upgrade my phone, I'll keep this phone and, you know, kind of clear it out, and I can do videos then. I just don't feel like buying a new phone right now when this one works. If that makes sense at all. But yeah, I'm thinking that's a pretty good idea. If you guys have another idea, let me know. I'm trying to be cost effective right now. So, I mean, if and when a day where you know, YouTube's actually cutting me a check for doing these videos, then I'm willing to invest a little bit more, some of that extra income to the videos, whether it's upgrading the equipment or, you know, getting GoPros, stuff like that. But I'm kind of, like I said, I'm Forrest Gump in this thing, man. I'm trying to figure out what works, what doesn't, how to do things. I just entered Gerald, Texas. Not a lot going on there, but I do have a brother-in-law that lives over here. If he ever watches, what's up, Freddie? What's up, Savannah? Those are brother and sister-in-law. They live out here. Hard-working people. You know, they're in the medical field, so, and, you know, doing well for themselves, provide for their family, provide for their kids, and whatnot. But yeah, good people all around. Let's see. But yeah, and if you're curious, I'm on near exit 274, the Seabud Stockton Loop. So still got a ways to go, but making, you know, time's still pretty good. I mean, it's 2:48, so I don't see there being any problems picking my daughter up on time still. As you can tell, you know, I don't ever really want to be late picking up my daughter. I mean, on that last drop off, I mean, on my last food delivery drop off, if I saw that there was any chance of me being late to pick up my daughter from school, I would have just left Georgetown, picked her up, did whatever I had to do, and I would have drove my butt all the way back to Georgetown for that little order, because I just feel that me picking her up on time is just priority over everything. So, but that's just kind of where my head's at with that thing. Let's see. I just saw a billboard from Mexicano Grill. It's a Tex-Mex place. Me and my wife ate there just the other day. We have them in town. You know what I mean? But we were hungry. She needed to eat. You know, keep up with her blood sugar. So we ate there, and let me tell you, man, those pastor quesadillas, off the chain, man. Oh man, I couldn't get that in my mouth fast enough. It is a little bit on the greasy side, though. I mean, we are talking about cooked pork, but it was cooked seasoned pork wrapped up in a quesadilla, you know, with pico de gallo, some guacamole, sour cream. Man, just so good. My mouth's watering just thinking about this damn thing. But yeah, shout out to them. They did a good job. We did not wait long on their food at all. I mean, it was crazy, man. I mean, we got the order faster than some McDonald's get their orders out, and they actually prepare. You know, it's made to order. You know, yeah. So really, really good experience. My wife had the shrimp quesadillas. She enjoyed them as well. Filled her up. Gotta eat, refuel, get our proteins. Let's see. But yeah, boy, it's coming down right now. It's raining real well. But yeah, I don't like driving in it, but man, I know the strawberries. I mean, they're gonna be getting their water. And I remember I used to grow the, what do you call them, the big boy tomatoes, I think that's what they're called. And you know, when I get this rain, I used to think, you know, it's just rain, this and that. And within a day or two, man, like those things would just grow. I mean, they were just wow, like somebody would like pull them out of by the root. I mean, grow so quickly. So I'm hoping that's kind of what it's going to do with some of these strawberries. Give me a day of rain, day of sun, day of rain would not hurt my feelings at all when it comes to like gardening, things like that. We only got 2 plants out right now. I wanted to at least get started. If the money starts rolling in a little bit better, then I will, I'll buy some more, either, I don't know, strawberry plants or tomatoes. I mean, I know how to do the tomatoes. This is my first time doing strawberries, so like comment, what do you think I should do, man, or what plant should I do? Should I do some peppers, or should I, continue with the blueberries, the strawberries? Should I do some jalapenos? I mean, let me know what you think. I'm thinking just keep getting down with the strawberries. That's my thoughts. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. But like I said, if there's enough people out there that make me change my mind, maybe I'll change course. I got no problem with that. But yeah, let's see, where are we at? It's 2:52, and I want to make sure I get back in time. Let's see, a second, still on the wet side. I'm gonna get myself in the right lane and just kind of cruise. Take a look at what exit we're on. 279 Hill Road. So yeah, I mean, just doing the math, I'm going like almost 70. So what can I say, man? If I'm not there like 45 minutes to an hour early, I feel like I'm late when it comes to pick up my daughter. I'm one of those guys that definitely show up early to everything. I don't like showing up last minute. I don't like trying to leave at the last second. I'm definitely the guy that shows up, 10, 15 minutes early to everything. Depending how important it is, 30 minutes early. Like I said, if it comes to pick up my daughter, I like being there super, super early. So it has me a little on edge, even though I know I'm going to be there probably like 20 minutes early. I still feel like I'm being a little late. And that's just what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, man. There's a 75 mile an hour side. We're not going to do 75 miles an hour. Even my phone's saying it's low visibility. So what we're going to do is, even though I don't need a defroster at this time, we're going to keep these windows nice and clear. I'm going to put the defroster on because it is nasty out. Oh my goodness. These roads are wet. Holy cow. So yeah. Real wet. Truck just, I don't want to say cut in front of me, got in front of me like an 18-wheeler, so it's getting really hard to see. So we're going to slow it down a little bit. Error on the side of caution. Yeah. I'm not due for some new tires, but I'm getting close. So, I don't have like real deep tread. Got tread on my tires. I'm not riding out here bald, but with that said, man, I don't need to be stomping the gas, trying to switch lanes, things like that. Last thing I need to do is go sideways on I-35 North. Don't need that in my life. So I'm not going to stop the other traffic, so that's why I'm in the far right, keeping it safe. I'm down to like 60 miles an hour right now. There's some people passing, but no problem. The bigger vehicles probably got a little bit better tread. I'm just not taking no chances. Call me an old man, But yeah, dang, it's nasty out here. drop. I mean, I'm not a meteorologist or anything like that, but I could use a dry road right now, just for my own nerves. I think I told y'all before, I drive a 2019 Nissan Rogue, so my lights are automatic. So my headlights are on, so people can see me. All the lights work, all that good stuff. But yeah, real nasty out. Don't like driving in the rain too much. Let's see, we got a sign here, Salato's in 4 miles. Waco's in 53. When I'm in Salado, I feel a lot better too. Salado is actually where part of my area when it comes to doing Walmart Spark, especially. I mean, I end up going to Salado from time to time. I mean, I do get Doordash orders that go to Salado. I even picked up in Salado a few times from some of their smaller shops or smaller stores. They got a Subway out there that I picked up from time to time. So when I'm actually entering Salado, I'll feel better. I'll feel like I'm closer to home. So far, it's a safe trip. Safe trip so far. It's just nasty. It's gloomy out. Just really wet roads. Windshield wipers popping. Just FYI, like people out there, when it comes to your windshield wipers, don't go cheap. Like, you know, get some Rain-X, or, you know, don't buy the cheapest ones, man. Like, spend them. That's a place you don't want to go cheap on, man. Like, I like to be efficient too, man, but we're talking about your ability to see out the window. So, you know, buy the more high-end windshield wipers. Just get them put on. I mean, on my last car, I think I spent, on the front wiper, I spent like $70, $80 on those wipers, something like that. I might have exaggerated, I'm not sure. I spent a grip on them, but once I had them, I had peace of mind. They worked really good, especially in the Texas heat. Being out in the Texas heat, like wiper blades have a tendency to crack. But if you get the ones that are, I guess, porcelain or whatever, like, they don't crack in the heat as much, because the Texas summer is no joke, man. It'd be 100 degrees easy. I mean, you're not going to go through a summer here in Texas without a couple 100, 103, 105 degree days or more. You know, I mean, it's just not going to happen. It's going to hit 100. Like, don't fool yourself. So that's another, I guess, public service announcement. Don't go cheap on your windshield wiper blades. I'll probably end up getting some, probably sometime this summer. I mean, they're doing pretty good right now, but I mean, if you see them where they start streaking, or, you know, how it kind of, you'll have one wiper blade that ends up being like kind of like a shoelace. Like, don't stretch that out, man. Just go to O'Reilly's or AutoZone, pick some up, you know, order them online. Just, I know around here there's O'Reilly's and AutoZone, like, everywhere, and they're right across the street from each other. It's crazy. They're like fierce competition. There's a Salado sign. I'm at exit 284 just to keep you all updated. So I do feel better. I am in Salado, so I'm getting closer and closer to home. So warm, fuzzy. Just trying to get home in one piece. It is 3 o'clock even, and I know it's not going to take me 30 minutes to get to that school. Back up to like 70 miles an hour. I see the cop off to the side. You know, protect and serve, man. Make sure nobody's out here going crazy. Especially when it's raining. There's no need to be going 90 miles an hour when it's raining like this. So catch those evildoers. Keep me safe, keep others safe. Exit 285. I just thought about it. It's been a busy day. I haven't eaten anything yet, so I'm not gonna die or anything like that. But I'm gonna pick my daughter. I'm gonna take her home, and I'm going straight to getting something to eat out of the fridge. Or maybe I'll, like me, I love my noodles. I might make me some ramen. When I say make ramen, man, it's I don't try to just make ramen noodles and then eat it. Like a lot of people think ramen noodles, that's like poor people food. I'm like, no. If you eat just the noodles, yeah, that's kind of dumb. But no, I plan on putting some peppers in there. Some peppers in there. I think I got some kimchi in the fridge. Probably throw some of that in there. We do it up in our house, man. When it comes to our rice and our ramen. I don't think I'm gonna put an egg in it this time, but if anything, man, like folks out there, if you're not onto the ramen game, make some ramen noodles, and you want to get real basic. Make some ramen noodles and throw a fried egg on top. See what happens. It's good stuff, man. You can throw onions in there, mushrooms, like some sort of protein on there, whether it's pork, chicken, fish. I throw a protein in there. Yeah, good stuff. There's a reason why, like when I go out to eat, when I go get a ramen bowl, man, my ramen bowl is easily probably $15 or more. But yeah, you see what's in that bowl? Like, yeah, you stuffed. And it's pretty healthy. Get down. I mean, you're just paying when you're paying $6 a pack for ramen, you're just paying for the noodles. You're supposed to gussy it up. So you guys eating ramen, you got leftovers and stuff like that, stick it in the microwave, throw it on top of them noodles, make it happen. Waste not, want not, tastes good, you're not throwing away food. And that's just my opinion. Let's see where we're at. Got a sign up here, exit 287. It's not coming down quite as hard, it's still raining. Roads are definitely not as bad. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I don't think my daughter is going to have baseball practice today. So she liked doing her practices. But that girl's got a full plate, man. She does. Let's see. She got gymnastics and tumble Monday and Wednesday. I get them two mixed up, which one's which. And then Tuesday and Thursday, she's got softball practice with her team. And then a lot of times she's gonna have tournaments and baseball games on the weekend. That girl's got a full schedule. So trust me. She's not going to cry herself to sleep when she doesn't have practice today. And I talked about my last video, my daughter outperforms everybody on her team because she got more experience. So missing a day of practices isn't going to be detrimental. Plus, if I remember correctly, my wife said that she's going to have, with Coach George, she's going to have a private lesson this weekend. So I think it's Friday, tomorrow. Got a private lesson, so she's not going to come up lacking, man. She's got to continue to shine. Saturday is my mother-in-law's 70th birthday party at my house. I found out, they're doing it big, man. She got a lot of love in the family. We got a straight up mariachi band coming. It's got to perform in my backyard for an hour. So yeah, they're doing it big. We're going to have 40, 50 people there. And from my understanding, they're going to keep most of the people outside. I don't need them to be tracking up a bunch of dirt and mud in my house. Let's see. But yeah, they're going to be mostly outside. There's going to be a lot of fajitas being made, a lot of chicken, a lot of food being prepared. They gotta get out of the neighborhood and out of my house by 9 or 10 o'clock. We live in a suburban area, and it's in a cul-de-sac. So hopefully, we don't piss off the neighbors too much. They can control themselves. I'm sure there's gotta be some alcohol there, which is fine. As long act right, you'll be all right. But yeah, we're gonna have mariachi band. I'm there for the food, to tell you the truth. And I'm still working that day, man. The party doesn't start till 4 o'clock, so I plan on still working until at least 4 o'clock. Shoot, I might even work till 5. My wife and her sisters and family are all. I mean, they're all taking care of the party. I have nothing to do with the planning. Like, only thing I would say, only thing I'm requesting is, keep it under control, and everybody acts right. Just let's have a good old time. But I'll definitely be there for the food. There's got to be some tacos and some fajitas type of stuff being made there. I mean, I'm sure there's got to be some burgers and dogs and stuff like that too. My mom's family are Mexican American, so but that they can, we gotta, we embrace the food, the culture. With that said too, you put 40 people together regardless, and if there's any type of alcohol involved, there's always gonna be a chance of people wilding out. I don't think that's gonna happen. I've been going to cookouts and stuff with family for a long time. Things don't really pop off too much, man. People getting older. The younger crowd know not to act up. The older folks will take control of that real quick. But yeah, that's what that's another thing we got planned this weekend is like a nice little party. I'm not really a party person. I'm not the biggest host in the world, especially when it comes to our house. If anything, bring your kids over, that type of thing. But we're not used to having that many adults, at the house doing their thing. But there'll be a bunch of kids. They'll have fun. My daughter will enjoy that. She gets to see her cousins and other family members. She gets to see her aunts and uncles, her tios and tias. So she'll enjoy the attention. We'll have to rearrange the house a little bit. I was really surprised we're having that at our house, but yeah, that's kind of what we got going on, man. This weekend, give you a traveling update. I'm near exit 294, exit University of Mary Hardin Baylor. Those are college kids of Belton. It's 308. So we're still a little bit out, but we're still gonna get there in time. This is definitely like my Doordash, Uber Eats, Grubhub area. I mean, I deliver out here, so I'm really close. By the way, I do have, if you didn't figure it out, I got all the apps off right now. So we're not taking any orders. I mean, time was already too close for comfort for me anyways. So now, in this part of I-35, you kind of have to watch it. You got a lot of people getting off the highway to come into the Temple Belton area, and it's kind of tricky sometimes to merge over in this area, so traffic slows down. But everybody's pretty cool. That's the thing about Texas, man. The drivers are usually pretty cool. They let people over, keep it really safe. I don't know. I think it goes kind of like with the Southern hospitality, man. People, good boy. I've been in other states, man, and like you want to get over, man, like. Holy cow, there's so much, and it's like an act of treason to some people, and they ain't letting you over for anything. Like, you gotta earn that. And Texas, man, people are pretty good at least it's been my experience, my perception that people let you over pretty well. People act right. So yeah, now I'm in Belton, over here by the Popeyes. Here in Belton, I can see it. Let's see. Over here by close to 6th Avenue where the Belton McDonald's is at, which is by far the best McDonald's in Temple and Belton. The one on 6th Street usually has the best service. They got a pretty good attitude there most of the time. I mean, do you wait sometimes? You sure do, but yeah, the pickups at the McDonald's here on 6th Street is pretty good. I don't mind going out there. Only problem with that McDonald's is the only thing really out here on that side of the street. So it's a little bit of a drive to get to it. But good service. Traffic is slowing down. All the traffic is slow right now. We're going about 30 miles an hour on the highway. That's not cool, but I understand it. Safety first. Oh my Temple city limit sign, which gives me a warm fuzzy because now I'm back in Temple by the Leon River. Let's see. I see police lights. I'm imagining, yeah. Looks like there was an accident. 35 South. They got the tow truck out. Put like 2 or 3 vehicles. Wow, 2 or 3 vehicles up on this tow truck. So hopefully everybody's okay. That's why I say safety first. Don't get in a rush, man. I understand hustling, but rushing's never good, man. Like, when you're in a rush, people have a tendency to take shortcuts, cut corners. That's how you get into accidents, whether at the workplace or whether it's on the road. You just don't need that, man. I mean, if anything, we got cell phones, just landed technology. If you're late to work, just tell your boss, hey, I'm on my way. I'm right here. I'm might be a few minutes late. I mean, your boss should understand. If they don't understand, they realize, they're realizing you're trying to be safe. The correct response is like, just get here safe. You'll be all right. If they're being an ass about it, then that's on them, man. Because, yeah, you don't need to get into an accident. Trust me, you show up 10, 20 minutes late to work. I mean, I worked in factories where trust me, their production numbers and stuff are really important. But when it comes down to it, man, like that 20 minutes, they're going to be okay, man. It's one thing if you're late every now and again. If it's a habit, then yeah, you need to change up your schedule. You need to leave work 20, maybe you need to leave your house 20, 30 minutes early if you're consistently late. And that goes for anybody at any type of job. All right, we're back up to 60. Gives me the warm fuzzy. It's 313. So yeah, I'm gonna be in the back, a little bit toward the back of the line today, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna have my daughter picked up and at the house. Driving by Garland Shelton. My buddy Cat Daddy, who's one of my subscribers. He works over there. Hopefully they don't have him working in the rain too much. Shout out to Cat Daddy. He's also a gig worker. He does Doordash, Uber Eats, Walmart Spark. He out here grinding. He's not grinding here right now. He works full time over there, but in spare time, like on the weekends, sometimes late night, he's out here grinding, getting that money. He ain't making any excuses about his money situation. He out here getting it. All right, feeling better already, man. Coming up on exit 299, and as I said earlier, I gotta get to exit 302 and going 60 miles an hour. Yeah, we're back. We're gonna be okay, man. 35 South is real slow right now because of that accident. I'm glad I don't have to get on 35 South right now or relying on that type of traffic. So, unfortunate, man. I don't know how religious people are, but maybe somebody's watching us, maybe not. But I'll take the good luck and good karma. That being said, I'm not trying to push my luck either. Keep my eyes on this road. Here's exit 299. That's pretty good. And actually, yeah, I gotta get off on exit 301. I could go on 302, but 301 is easier to pull into the school coming off of Airport Road. To get to Kennedy Powell. So that's the route I'm going. And if you've been watching this long, I do appreciate it. I know it's just some guy driving on the highway, ranting and raving, talking to himself. But anyone that's got this far in the video, I do appreciate it. Like I said, and if you didn't make it, let me know how far you got in the video. If you went through the whole video, let me know. Show me some of that love. Appreciate it. Let's see. Ooh-wee. Yeah. It's raining, but definitely not as hard as it is south of here. You kind of look. You can hear it on the window. It's coming down. But I got the defroster on. We're not playing no games. I got the defroster on. Let's see. it's funny, I had a defroster on, but I had AC on. Like, I was just thinking about that. Like, why is the defroster on, but yet it's still cold? But you know what? I got a clear window. So you know what? I'm putting that AC back on. Why not? If it's not broke, right? Don't fix it. So that's how we're going on that. My exit's coming up in 1.25 miles. Passing exit 300. There's a guy about to pass me on my right. As soon as he passes, there he is. We're going to get into the right lane. Far right lane. Get ready for this exit. So yeah. Ooh, the logistics today was good, man. Like, made good time. I'm not late to anything. Got to, looks like I've done all my deliveries on time today, I believe. I got my 2 Poplin laundry orders delivered on time, well before 8 o'clock. Got it done while I was there. I have not seen any more Poplin orders pop up. At this point, if I get some Poplin orders, let them be in Temple, Belton, like kind of close. Merging over now. If I do get a Georgetown one, I don't know what the cutoff time is for me to where they say you can pick it up the next day. So, but if I get Georgetown runs, you know, now or later on today, that's fine. I'm not going. I don't want to go back to Georgetown today. That's all. That's what I'm trying to say. Will I do it? Probably, because like I said, I'm trying to build that book of business, but I really don't want to. And if I have, you know, if there's a choice going today or going tomorrow, I'd rather go tomorrow. All right, on exit 301. And yeah, I'd rather pick up tomorrow, work Georgetown, come on back. That's where my head's at. And honestly, I think I mentioned my mother-in-law. You know, she does the washing, drying, and folding. I mean, if she has this person's order already done, I mean, I might drop his stuff off tonight, man. They'll get what I call the bonus plan. You know, they didn't pay for express service, but I'll give them express service. And I've mentioned before, you know, express service is when you put in the order and you want it back the same day. They double charge, which means I would get $1.50 per pound versus 75. But this is a repeat customer. I mean, it wouldn't be nothing but a thing to drop it off here in town. I would give them same day service. Anything, they get the good service of getting it back the same day. I get the peace of mind of having it delivered, so I can free up other time. Because, as my mother-in-law says, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And she doesn't, I don't. It comes to order and what comes to this life. So, wow, this video has been 58 minutes, so it's going to be an hour-long video. It's definitely going to be my longest video I put out there. So, we're going to, this one, how I usually put Gigwork in Central Texas. I'm just going to put straight up Georgetown today. I guess I could put Temple, Belton also. Okay? To be fair, I did do some Doordash in the Temple, Belton area, so I guess I'll keep scratch that. I'll keep the title the same. I'll put Georgetown in there. Let's see. Just waiting at the light. It's 3:19. So yeah, we gotta make this time. Let's see. I see McDonald's here near the high school. There's a Black Rifle Coffee, man. If any of you coffee drinks out there, man, tell me, like, put a comment what you think about Black Rifle Coffee, or actually where you get your coffee at. I haven't blended Black Rifle Coffee. I've heard nothing but good things, that their coffee's really good, but I haven't been in there. They don't use Doordash or Uber Eats. They don't use any food delivery. So I have not had an excuse to go in there. I definitely see, I mean, people that have gone there, they really enjoy it. So, but I don't know a lot of people that have gone to Black Rifle. So, but whatever your coffee company is, put it in the comments below. Let me know what coffee place you like, what type of coffee you like. I want to expand my horizons. I'll try different coffees like me. I mean, I like hot coffee. I mean, I'm at the point now in my life, I get a latte if I can, because I do like the milk, the thickness. You know what I mean? It seems to stick to your bones a little bit longer. And that's just my preference. I mean, I like just hot coffee, period. I mean, make it with water, make it with coffee, make it with milk, whatever. You know, whatever works. But we all have preferences. I mean, like hot chocolate. Some people like her water, and some people like shit. Put milk in instead of making it with water. Make it with milk. So much better. And that's just my opinion. All right, stopped at the light, but I am real close now. I'm on Adams now, where Adams splits into Adams and Airport. I'll be going on the airport side. There's a pantry here on the right. I think it's either Tuesdays and Thursdays. I forgot. You can go. If you're hard up on food or trying to loosen up your budget, you can go there and pick up from the pantry. There's no shame. It's food that they give out at no cost. I mean, it's better than getting it thrown away. If you do pick up from over there, the breads and stuff like that, eat it right away. Like the vegetables, like prepare it right away. The meats, okay, expiration. The reason why it's in the pantry is because the expiration date is kind of getting close. But there's still people that are hungry. And even if you're well off, I would say pick up on the pantry. The reason why is there's definitely people on the east side of Temple and wherever you're at. Pick up from your pantry. You prepare the food and put in some tin foil, like some plates or something like that, and take it to the homeless folks down there, man. I mean, I'm sure they appreciate it. I mean, there's some people out there that just want money for some people just want the money, whether it's for their well-being. Some of them are just drug-addled and stuff like that. But I mean, it's free food, man. I mean, if they get a hot plate of food that's prepared, you prepared it, so it's good food. I mean, it's good for the karma bank. Spend a little time, prepare it for your family. You can prepare some food for your family. You got extra. Wrap it up. Go downtown. I'm sure it'll take you 10, 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes of your life. Go down there, find somebody who's sleeping on the pavement. They're on the side of a gas station, and just give it to them. I mean, if anything, just give it to somebody. It's just good to give. The food's free. You already prepared food for your family. You got extra, and especially if you're a person where you put, you don't eat your leftovers. You throw them away. Don't throw them away, man. Prepare the food. Spend a little money on some tin foil. Wrap it up. Get it to them. And you don't have to make it a, hey, look at me on YouTube. I give away. You don't have to do all that, man. I mean, it's just good to give. There's people out there that, we're fortunate enough to be able to eat well. There's other people that don't. You don't have to feed. Feeding people overseas in China and Ukraine's great, but you know what? Whatever town you're in, I'm sure there's somebody in your town that's not doing good. I mean, it could be family. It could be, your kids going to college or whatever. Like, whatever, man. Like, just get them an extra meal, and that's just a way of doing it. If you don't have a lot of money, that's the way to get the supplies to get it done. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm pulling up to my daughter's school now. So, this video is over an hour long. I'm going to upload it later on today. Thanks for listening. We met our goal, which was, get the laundry Poplin order delivered. Got Doordash delivered. I'm at my daughter's school on time, so she's not going to be waiting. So today I say it's just a good day overall. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for spending time with me, watching this video, supporting my channel, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.